Everyone knows that criminals can be very dangerous, but what happens when law enforcement takes the law into their own hands and assumes one is dangerous before he even makes a move? Today's case will be that of Brian Wayne Schmidt, a former Elk Grove, California police officer, currently sitting in prison for official police misconduct. On June 5, 2019, two men were shoplifting from a Sacramento area Burlington store, and when confronted by store employees, the men became aggressive and started attacking Burlington employees.
I don't know if they have weapons, but they're physically attacking them and they're trying to take products from our store.
Okay, were they trying to steal something?
Yes, and now they are attacking our loss prevention. Like, he's still hitting our loss prevention. No, we need someone over here now.
Okay.
Police were dispatched to the 9,000 block of Stockton Boulevard. Multiple officers responded, but one officer in particular, Officer Brian Schmidt, took an action that eventually not only got him sentenced to prison, but his supervisor fired as well.
Burlington Coat Factory.
One subject in a blue shirt just took off. They won't let the security guard get away from them. Customer next.
Hey, stop. Stop. On the ground. 2 George 5-1, one at gunpoint. Put your hands out now. Hands out. Hey, get code 3. We had a couple with their shirts off.
Get over here now! Now!
Drop. Get out of your pockets now. Hey, we're facing east. We're facing east. On the ground! On the ground now!
I got a messed up here.
On the ground! Don't move. Cross your ankles. Hands out! Hands out like an airplane! Hey, watch him. Hands out like an airplane!
This ain't gonna be a good day for you. Hands out right now.
2 George 5-1. We have two. One's not compliant. One's not compliant. Hey, Mo, get him.
Keep your hands out.
Keep your hands up. Give me the other hand. Other hand.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh. 2 George 5-1. I saw a vehicle, a small SUV going westbound through the parking lot. Might have been the third subject. Looked like a Zuzu going towards East Stockton, past Hobby Lobby.
Stop. Stop. On the ground.
2 George 5-1, one at gunpoint.
Put your hands out now. Hands out. Get out of your pockets now. On the ground. On the ground now. On the ground.
Yep, I got him. Hands out, man. Hey, this ain't gonna be a good day for you. Hands out right now, son. Hands out right now. Get your hands out. Keep your hands out. Keep your hands out.
Give me the other hand. Other hand.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh. What's your name, man?
Juan Mendoza.
How old are you?
Why am I being arrested for?
How old are you?
It's 22. I'll finally be 23.
What's your first name?
Juan?
Juan?
Yeah.
What's your last name?
Mendoza?
Mendoza?
Yeah.
Your date of birth? 96?
Yeah.
You on probation? Parole?
Probation.
Probation? For what?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think it's for having guns.
Having guns?
Yeah.
Alright, hang tight. Because of me.
You okay?
Yeah. I was just trying to get on the air like 4 times and I couldn't get on the air. So I was like, when I was calling for you, I was like, am I on the air this time?
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So I came in this way. I didn't know they were facing. I stopped and I went around. And the kid in my car, he was coming out and he's not listening. He wasn't putting his hands up, wasn't doing nothing, wasn't getting on the ground. So Coleman has another guy prone down on the sidewalk. This guy finally gets prone, but his hands are right here. So Coleman's like, spread out your hands. I'm like, put your hands out like you're flying. Put your hands out. And I'm like, Coleman's like, hey, just watch him, and I'm gonna go cuff the guy on the sidewalk. So I go and pivot onto this cat. I'm like, man, his hands are right here. I'm like, hey, show me your hands. It's gonna be a bad day for you. He didn't. He was just kind of like smiling, doing that smirk. So I, wham, and I fucking kick his head, and I tell him to put his hands out. And then started kicking his hands away from his side. Finally got his hands out, and then Coleman just came over and cuffed him.
Okay. So that's why you got the bust of it?
I don't know if I got him in the mouth or if I got him in the head. But
This is his stuff?
I don't know who this is.
Everybody
Are
else
you on
is
to?
okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You guys okay?
Yeah.
Um,
My guy's on probation.
this guy went on yeah. See, what was his deal, man?
George 3212. I don't know, man. He wouldn't get him out. I told him. I said, "This is gonna be a bad fucking day for you if you don't put your hands out."
What did you just say? I didn't hear him.
Who? I'm not on primary.
He's,
Holstead. George 3212.
is this theirs?
George 32. It's last of Mendoza, Mary Edward Nora, David Ocean Zebra Adam, first of Juan,
Yeah.
Juan. It says on probation.
And then right after was when the first guy came out.
Where you going? His hands are fucking in here. He wouldn't fucking put him out.
You're singing a song and dance to the wrong person. I think these are the same dudes that are driving through the city and throwing water bottles at people's cars.
Hey, this cat ain't all there, man.
He's
He's hot. Oh,
This one's on probation too.
do me a
Oh, he
favor. What are
He
What are
said he
these?
wasn't.
Do you recognize these pills in this guy's pocket?
During the arrest, body camera footage as well as dash camera videos showed the officer kicking the man in the face as he lay down. The man was later taken to an area hospital where he underwent brain surgery to stop the bleeding in his head from the blows. The officer was arrested and sentenced to 4 years in prison. The officer's supervisor, who failed to report the use of force, was fired from the police department. The man later recovered and obtained a lawyer to sue the city, and he later received a $100,000 payday from the city's police department. Not bad for an alleged thief who initially walked into a store to steal and later walked away with a huge payout.